Hello everybody, I'm Elwirfy, and today I'm making a video that is a little bit overdue. It's been about a year since I got my monetization back on the YouTube channel, and I had always intended on making a video going over revenue, how much money I made as a small content creator in the course of a year. We're a little bit over that, but I think that the data should still hold true, because if we're being honest, I didn't really make a lot of money that first month anyway because I was just getting started. So this is probably a slightly inflated example of how much money I've made. I'm saying this to you with the preparation and for your understanding that this isn't to brag or to demonstrate like, oh, this is like so successful. I'm not here to like sugarcoat the experience of making money on YouTube because um, one, we're not a big channel. We don't get a lot of views, so don't sit here expecting some outrageous number, right? Um, but although to you, you might think it's a lot. Depends on who's watching, right? Um, I want to preface this also by stating that I haven't actually taken any money out of the YouTube account yet, so don't worry about trying to figure out like, oh, what's my bank info? Like that's not even connected to my account right now. I wouldn't be showing this information if it was connected, and that's part of why I'm wanting to make this video now, because in the future I might not be able to show this information because YouTubers have to censor stuff and keep things private, and I'm all about transparency on the channel, and I want to be very clear about how you guys perceive anything about what it would mean to be a small content creator. As it stands right now, we're sitting at 1,761 subscribers at the time of recording this. So take that what you will as well. Channels as of right now still need to have 1,000 subscribers to be monetized. So if you're under 1,000 subscribers, that's the goal. You got to get to 1,000. After you hit the 1,000, it doesn't matter. You'll be able to get monetized. Your video could be, you could have 1,000 subscribers and get 1,000,000 views, and you could make it just as much money. I would think as if you had 10,000 subscribers. Your subscriber count doesn't matter after you hit that 1,000 subscriber threshold for the purposes of earning revenue on YouTube via ad money or whatever. Um, it matters. What matters is views. Your views are kind of what represent your channel. At the time of recording this, we have 2,700 and some change of videos. Now, I'm not wanting to spoil what's coming up in the future, but I do want to point out that I do have a lot of plans for the future of the channel, and I've already pre-recorded a couple months worth of content. Um, while I'm talking to you, I'm currently enrolled in a program in college because I'm working on my actual like real life career. So I won't be able to necessarily keep up with news or any random events, but I have pre-prepared several series for you guys to enjoy and watch, and hopefully you like that. I will try and update the homepage as frequently as I'm able to, but I might not always be able to, so please keep that in mind. I will say that whatever is on the homepage is supposed to be my most current content as far as I'm able to do. As you can see right here in this example, the Killing Floor 3 visual update was done 8 hours ago, so very exciting. But yeah, I guess that's enough stalling. Hope you guys have been liking the channel so far, but let's go ahead and get into the nitty gritty of channel analytics. So here's the page that you'll look at, and then we're going to look at some other stuff as well that'll give you a better breakdown. But we're just going to look at the revenue section. So this is for the last 365 days. So from March to March, again, we got monetized at the end of February, so we're losing a little bit of days, but that shouldn't affect kind of what my point, at least. So how much are we earning? So in March and we can see more. I don't mind showing more. Yeah, that didn't really help much because that number is fine. I have another page to explain where that comes from. But you can see all the high earning months of the last 6 months. I made $11, $5, $4.94, $8.59, $2. Like the revenue varies, right? And you can see where some of the money comes from. You can see that $92 comes from watch page ads. That's the main thing, is watch page ads. We have the supers, which is $13 of people like giving like a super chat in the live stream, or if you give a donation or something. That's where that comes from, that $13. Memberships, a couple of you signed up for the membership. I really appreciate you for doing that, by the way. You're always welcome to join the membership. Obviously, none of that's mandatory, but I did make $6.72 from that. And the shorts that I've gotten have also made $6.42, so that's kind of cool. You can see top videos. Anyone in any channel could do this, but even my best video per revenue only made $9.71. So right now, every YouTuber has a different amount, and obviously there's the estimated, or my camera's blocking it, of $93 for the last year of performance. So the numbers are a bit skewed. So the estimated revenue isn't always the most accurate. So I have another page that'll kind of give you a better breakdown. But for 41,000 views since being monetized, and at a rate of earning $2.25 for every 1,000 views, keep that in mind, this is what we have to show for it for top videos. Now, let's go over to the other page that I was talking about. Because if you look at lifetime, this number is different. We made, and here it is, $197.86 over the course of my entire time at YouTube. So what does that mean? As you can see, my channel was created on September, it's not letting me hover over it, September 6, 2009. Oh, my webcam is blocking it. I apologize. You know what? Just trust me. There's nothing else. The only thing that you're missing on the side is just to let you know, my channel started in September 6, 2009. And this is the lifetime ad revenue. Okay? So we can see a breakdown here of the views. You can see that in total, the whole channel, all right, the whole channel has only made 569,720 views. In the total watch time of hours, only 20,000 hours of actual watch time. Obviously, our subscribers, 1,761. Again, thank you to everyone. And out of all of that time, we've only made $197.86. Interestingly, I can see that there's been 5,180,227 impressions. So that's like every time a video gets recommended or someone sees something. I don't know how much of that has to do with my YouTube Shorts, though, of people scrolling past. So I'm a little concerned about how inflated that number is. I'm hopeful it's just for videos, though. Maybe I'm wrong. And impressions. And this says out of all these people, about 3.2% actually clicked on the videos. So that's pretty bad. Because typically you'd want about 10%. And obviously we can see a breakdown of where revenue comes from, which is great. So it'll show you. So this one where I was talking about how Sony is remember when they were trying to restrict who can play their game. It got 1,995 views, and it got 97 hours of watch time. And the estimated revenue, and then remember, this is estimated revenue because it's always processing, is $9.71. Why is that? Well, because I noticed that this says 4.9%. And I'm not sure if this number means revenue or what percentage of, remember the original $2.25 for every 1,000 views. That's what it says. So it says that, so that's why I'm a little concerned about the way the numbers break down. So I am not even trying to say I know for sure how this works, but it says that I get $2.25 for every 1,000 views. But this video, which earned 1,095 views, somehow got $9. So I don't know how YouTube's breaking down the value of a view. Whereas this video, look, this video got 2,724 views, and it made $9.43. And it gave me 35 subscribers. You can see on what video people are watching when they subscribed. So the Watcher update, for example, that got me 35 subscribers. Very cool. You can see all this. Like this one, the Squid Game one. I got 51 subscribers off that. I got 20,000 views on it. Only made $2. So I don't know if it's for repeat watching. And this even got a good click-through rate. Oh, you know what? Click-through rate, I think, is how long people watch the video for. I apologize. I think I misspoke. But in any case, look at the way that stuff is being broken down, where it's not consistent how we're earning money, or at least to me, it's not. And I'm doing this based on content, but the grand total, according to YouTube, is $197.86, and that's a lifetime. All right, so that's from when my channel started in 2009 and monetization was just available, and then there's also the time when I got remonetized under the new YouTube monetization system, because they took away that for small channels. Um, and during that time when I was monetized as a small channel, that's where I earned this amount of money. So I'm not I'm not sure how they're making calculating some of the math, which is a bit concerning. But that's how much I made at the end of the day. Let's average it out. In fact, it's funny. I don't normally like to pull out my phone when I'm on a YouTube video, but let me pull up the exact information. So here's the weird thing, right? On YouTube Studio, and I don't know if you can see this. Don't worry. There's nothing bad on the phone screen. I'm just going to see if you can see it. It says that I made that much in estimated revenue, supposedly. And if you didn't see it, if the screen was blurry, because I can't view it myself very well, it says I'm going to get $163.84 whenever I decide to set up a bank account. And it says that for March earnings, I've made $11.98. So, again, that number is still different than the estimated revenue here. Because what I've been doing is I've been using YouTube Studio on my phone to keep track of my revenue, because I think that because my channel was around before monetization got taken away, some of the money that's allotted to me isn't being calculated correctly. So I think that the YouTube analytics are a bit messed up, but I monetized my channel through my phone, so my phone should be accurate, I think. So I believe I'm at $163, which is less than what's on screen. And then I'll get paid that $11, obviously, at the end of March. Either way, still haven't taken anything out because there's no need to. Because, one, it keeps it tax-free, because you only have to pay taxes when you collect it as revenue. So I'm not collecting it right now. It's just sitting in an account that Google owns. So that's fine. But my point is, after going through a year of making content, right? Making this wonderful channel where we have all these wonderful videos, great series, lots more on the way. And we really do have a lot more. Like I said, I have multiple months scheduled, making shorts, making stuff from 8 years ago, 11 years ago. There's all kinds of stuff. We've been doing this for a long time. And the main question I know that most small content creators or people who are thinking about starting a YouTube channel is it worth it? And I will still always say yes, because I think that being able to make content and produce stuff for yourself is really important. And I think that everyone should feel secure enough to pursue their creative outlet. That being said, I wouldn't put it as a career. I think that if your channel blows up and you can make thousands and thousands of dollars, go for it, right? Why not? I'm not going to stop you. But don't go into YouTube with the expectation that you're going to make a lot of money. I've been doing this for a long time, and look, I admit my videos are not perfect. They don't always go well, but I make videos for me that I enjoy making, that make me happy. And I don't regret the kind of videos I make. Are there some videos that I could make that might get more views? Sure. And I might explore that in the future depending on how college goes. But for now, I'm really enjoying just playing games for all of you, entertaining you, creating that escapism. I think that's really important and fundamental. And definitely, we have more content on the way. We have stuff planned, and I think it's going to be good. And I think 2025 is going to be a good year for the channel. So definitely, hey, make sure to subscribe. But I say that not to make money. I say that because I want you guys to watch the videos, because I'm making content that I think people would enjoy. Obviously, it's up to you to agree or disagree. But I think the core is that you should stay true to what you like and what you care about and what you believe in. And if you're serious about making a YouTube channel, if you're a small content creator, just know that you should be doing it for fun, because it is, what do we do? It is YouTube, right? It's about you. It's not about making a business out of it, right? A lot of people will say, oh, go to YouTube to make a business. Oh, go to YouTube to get rich. You know, but I think that's unrealistic for the vast majority amount of people. Um, I mean, shoot, I started in 2009, right? We're in 2025, and I'm definitely not rich. Far from it. So, uh, is monetization cool? Sure, but I mean, the amount of money I made on YouTube for a whole year of work, I made like that's like a day's worth of work at any job in the state that I live in. So it's really not something that there's nothing to brag about, right? Yeah, like I feel like people like will see the channels like, oh, I made so much money. It's not realistic. People don't make a ton of money on YouTube unless you're like the top tier, or unless you're making like millions of views. Then sure, then we could talk about how you could use that money to, improve your life. But I don't expect to be rich. That's not why I do it. But I felt like I still owed you guys to know the truth about, making content after a year. And after a year being monetized, I don't regret doing it, getting monetized and working really hard for it and really pushing for that. But I think that if you have money in mind, I don't think you're going to get what you want out of your YouTube career. And I think that's important to understand. So with that being said, as always, guys, I'm Elwirfy, and well, I'll definitely see you guys next time. We have a lot more on the way. Take care.